Hello, and welcome back to another Mythopia devlog. Mythopia is a ragdoll physics fighting game that draws a lot of inspiration from classical mythology. I also have a game on Steam called Jumps, and if you like what you're seeing on the screen right now, you should definitely check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. Alright, so let's jump into it. This week I added 2 new trees. These trees at the moment are just in the primitive world, which I have a name for. I'll get into that later. They're not going to stay in this world because they don't really fit this world. They've kind of got this mystical, kind of magical aura to them, so I will use them in a different world for sure. I've also changed the grass. I think it fits the art style a lot better, and the reason I actually changed it was because when I started adding VR to the game, the old grass was just a bit too pointy and jaggy when viewed through the headset, so it just needed a change, to be honest. But yeah, what I just said, VR. I've started adding VR support to the game, so you can actually walk around and look around in the game now, which has been a really cool experience. It's dope being able to sit in this world that I've created and look around in it. I've kind of crafted my own reality here, so that's really cool. One of the coolest things I've done in game development so far. For those who are wondering, I've already been asked this a couple of times. The game isn't going to be a VR exclusive. You can play it on mouse and keyboard or VR. I finally got around to working on the hub, which is the player's home village. I've created this little graphic here to demonstrate all the worlds in the game. This is definitely subject to change, but at the moment this is the ground plan. As you can see, the hub connects all the worlds together. There's a different unique means of transport to go between worlds. So you can see you use a catapult to go from the hub to Gunuk. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't really like UI. I think it ruins the immersion in video games, and if you can find a way around it, then you should do it. Especially in a VR game where immersion is so important. I also think it's pretty badass that you can travel between worlds with a portal or a catapult rather than staring at a loading screen. I've continued working on the animal a bit more and just fleshed it out a bit more. It's starting to come together, but not quite finished yet. I've also begun work on a new world called Nero. Nero is going to be kind of like a piratey world, so there's going to be like flintlock pistols, big galleon ships, ports and boardwalks and things like that. That's the kind of basic idea. That's basically it. You're all caught up for now. If you want to follow Mythopia more closely, you can follow me on Twitter. I post tweets every now and then of what I'm working on. I'll also leave a link to the community Discord server in the description too. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next devlog.